Otters! These adorable, playful creatures are some of the most fascinating animals in the animal kingdom. With their expressive faces and curious nature, they capture the hearts of everyone who sees them. These cuddly creatures are a delight to watch. They love to play, cuddle, and interact with each other, forming strong social bonds. Watching them frolic in the water or on land is truly a joy. But did you know they are related to weasels? It's true. Otters belong to the Mustelidae family, which includes weasels, badgers, and wolverines. This family is known for its members' playful and curious nature. Otters belong to the same family as badgers and wolverines. Despite their playful demeanor, they share some traits with these more solitary and sometimes fierce relatives. Don't worry, they are much friendlier. Otters are known for their playful interactions with humans. They can be seen playing games, chasing after toys, and even engaging in what looks like a game of tag. There are many types of otters, 13 species in fact. Some live in rivers, like the North American river otter, which is known for its agility and speed in the water. Others live in the sea, like the sea otter. Sea otters are famous for their habit of floating on their backs and using rocks to crack open shellfish. All otters are amazing swimmers. They are built for life in the water, with streamlined bodies and powerful tails that help them navigate through their aquatic environments with ease. Their sleek bodies glide through the water. Otters can swim at impressive speeds and are known for their graceful, fluid movements. Webbed feet help them paddle. These webbed feet act like flippers, giving them excellent propulsion and maneuverability in the water. Their fur is special too. It's thick and waterproof. This dense fur traps air, providing insulation and keeping them warm even in the coldest waters. This keeps otters warm even in cold water. Otters are carnivores, which means they primarily eat meat. Their diet is diverse and depends on their habitat. This means they eat meat. Fish is a staple in their diet, and they are expert hunters, using their sharp teeth and agile bodies to catch their prey. Their diet is mostly fish, however they are opportunistic feeders and will eat a variety of other animals as well. They also eat crabs, clams and frogs. Their diverse diet helps them thrive in different environments, from rivers to coastal areas. What do otters love most? Let's find out. Otters are incredibly playful and curious animals. They love to explore their surroundings, play with toys and interact with each other. Their playful nature is not just for fun. It helps them develop important skills for survival. Otters are famous for being playful. They love to have fun. You might see them sliding on mud banks, or maybe that they're playing with pebbles. Otters even wrestle each other. Why so playful? Playing is serious business for otters. It helps them learn important skills. They practice hunting and escaping predators. Playtime is also how otters make friends. They chase each other and roll around. These games strengthen their bonds. Otters are social animals. They live in groups called rafts. A raft can have up to a dozen otters. Let's meet a river otter family. River otters are true freshwater creatures. They live in rivers, streams, and lakes. These playful otters build their homes called holts on the riverbanks. Holts are cozy dens hidden among tree roots or rocks. River otters are expert swimmers and divers. They can hold their breath for an impressive amount of time. This helps them hunt for their favorite food, fish. River otters are curious and love to explore. They are always on the lookout for a tasty meal or a new place to play. River otters are devoted parents. Mothers give birth to 1 to 5 pups in their cozy holt. The pups are born blind and helpless. Mom stays with them, keeping them warm and fed. For the first few months, the pups rely entirely on their mother's milk. As they grow older, Mom teaches them essential life skills. The pups learn to swim, hunt, and stay safe. River otter families are a joy to watch. The playful pups bring so much life to their freshwater homes. Section 5. Sea otters and kelp forests. Sea otters are fascinating creatures. These playful and curious animals are known for their endearing behaviors and their significant role in marine ecosystems. They live in the ocean, making their homes in kelp forests. These underwater forests provide shelter and food for a variety of marine life, including the sea otters. Kelp forests are like underwater forests. They are composed of large brown algae known as kelp. which can grow up to 150 feet tall, creating a dense and vibrant habitat. They are full of tall seaweed called kelp. This seaweed forms the backbone of the ecosystem, providing food and shelter for many marine species. Sea otters are the smallest marine mammals, but they are vital to the health of the kelp forest. Despite their small size, they have a big impact on their environment. They are a keystone species. This means that their presence and activities have a disproportionately large effect on the ecosystem compared to their abundance. That means they play a critical role in keeping the ecosystem in balance. Without sea otters, the entire kelp forest ecosystem could collapse. How do they do it? Sea otters have a unique diet that helps control the population of certain species that can be harmful to the kelp forest. Sea otters love to eat sea urchins. These small, spiky creatures are a favorite snack for the otters. Sea urchins are small, spiky creatures that graze on kelp. They can be quite destructive if their numbers are not kept in check. Too many sea urchins can destroy a kelp forest. They feed on the holdfasts of the kelp, which are the root-like structures that anchor the kelp to the ocean floor. Sea otters keep the urchin population in check. By preying on sea urchins, they prevent these creatures from overgrazing the kelp. This ensures the kelp forest can thrive. A healthy kelp forest supports a diverse range of marine life, from tiny invertebrates to large fish and marine mammals. In addition to their ecological role, sea otters are also known for their charming behaviors. They use tools such as rocks to open shellfish and often float on their backs while eating. Sea otters are social animals and can often be seen holding hands while floating in groups, a behavior known as rafting. This helps them stay together and prevents them from drifting apart. The presence of sea otters in kelp forests is a sign of a healthy ecosystem. Their playful antics and important ecological role make them a beloved and essential part of the marine environment. Otters aren't just friends with each other. These playful creatures are known for their strong social bonds, often seen swimming, cuddling, and playing together in the water. They form tight-knit groups known as rafts, which can consist of up to 20 individuals. These rafts are a testament to their cooperative nature and the importance of companionship in their lives. Sometimes they befriend humans too. It's not uncommon for otters to form unique and heartwarming relationships with people. These interactions often start with simple curiosity but can develop into deep, meaningful connections. The bond between an otter and a human can be just as strong as the bonds they share with each other. Take the story of Billy and Molly. This extraordinary friendship began in the picturesque Shetland Islands, Scotland, where the rugged landscape meets the serene waters, creating a perfect habitat for otters. Billy is a man from the Shetland Islands, Scotland. He had always been fascinated by the local wildlife, especially the otters that frequented the shores near his home. His love for nature and animals was evident in the way he spent his days exploring the beautiful Scottish landscape. One day, he met a wild otter. He named her Molly. Their first encounter was magical. Molly approached Billy with a mix of curiosity and caution. Billy, respecting her space, offered her some food, which she cautiously accepted. This simple act of kindness marked the beginning of an incredible friendship. Billy and Molly became the best of friends. They spent countless hours together, exploring the shores and playing in the water. Billy would often bring treats for Molly, and in return she would entertain him with her playful antics. Their bond grew stronger with each passing day. Molly would swim up to Billy and greet him with a happy chirp. This cheerful sound became a daily highlight for Billy, a signal that his friend was near. Molly's chirps were not just sounds, they were expressions of joy and affection, a language that Billy had come to understand and cherish. They would play together by the water's edge. Their games were simple but filled with joy. Whether it was chasing each other along the river bank or splashing in the water, their time together was always filled with laughter and happiness. These moments were a testament to the deep bond they shared. Their friendship was a testament to the special bond that can exist between humans and animals. It showed that with patience, respect, and kindness, even the wildest of creatures can become our closest friends. Billy and Molly's story is a beautiful reminder of the connections we can forge with the natural world. Sadly, their friendship was cut short when Molly passed away. The loss was profound for Billy, who had come to see Molly as a part of his family. He often found himself reflecting by the water's edge, remembering the joyful times they had shared and the bond that had brought so much happiness into his life. but their story reminds us of the importance of respecting and protecting our furry friends in the wild. Otters, like many other animals, face numerous threats in their natural habitats. By cherishing and safeguarding these creatures, we honor the special bonds they can form with us and ensure that future generations can experience the same joy and connection that Billy and Molly shared. Otters face many threats. One of the biggest dangers is habitat loss. As humans build more homes and roads, otters lose their homes. Pollution is another problem. Otters can get sick from eating contaminated fish. In some parts of the world, otters are still hunted for their beautiful fur. This is a cruel practice that must be stopped. Climate change is another emerging threat. Rising sea levels can flood coastal areas where otters live. Warmer waters can also affect the availability of their prey. We can all do our part to protect these playful creatures. Supporting organizations that work to conserve otter habitats is crucial. Reducing our carbon footprint can help mitigate the impacts of climate change. Spreading awareness about otters and the threats they face is essential. Educating others about the importance of protecting otters and their habitats can make a big difference. Remember, even small actions can have a positive impact on the future of otters. Otters are amazing creatures. They are playful, intelligent, and an important part of their ecosystems. From the rivers to the seas, otters bring joy to those lucky enough to encounter them. Let's work together to protect these furry friends and ensure their survival for generations to come.